Why, as a man, it's important to learn how to handle rejection in dating to attract the best partner. Rejection is an unavoidable part of dating, yet a lot of men fear to the point that it stifles their confidence and keep them from approaching high-value women. Learning to handle rejection is not about avoiding emotional pain. It's about building resilience, developing authentic confidence, and attracting the best partner who aligns with your true self. Rejection builds emotional resilience. So resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks without losing confidence or motivation. In dating, if you can handle rejection, you are less emotionally fragile and better equipped to keep moving forward. You become less attached to outcomes, which makes you attractive. And rejection no longer defines your self-worth, which can free you to take more risks. A reality check is every rejection makes you stronger. Each no is one step closer to the right yes. So, number 2, it develops unshakable confidence. Confidence doesn't come from never being rejected. It comes from knowing you can handle rejection and still thrive. Women are drawn to men who exude authentic confidence, not men who are afraid of hearing no. When you fear rejection less, you project self-assurance. Confidence signals that you value yourself, which naturally attracts more high-value women. So, a mindset shift. Confidence grows when you embrace the discomfort of rejection and emerge stronger after each experience. Rejection, by the way, can filter out the wrong woman for you. Not every woman is a good fit for you, and that's a good thing. Rejection is often the natural filtering process that prevents you from wasting time with someone who isn't aligned with your values, goals, and vision. You stop chasing validation and focus on finding genuine compatibility. Rejection helps you refine your understanding of what you truly want in a partner. So here's an example of perspective shift for you. Rejection is not failure, it's redirection towards someone who's a better fit. Handling a rejection creates an abundance mindset. Men who fear rejection operate from a scarcity mindset, believing that opportunities are limited. When you embrace rejection, you shift to an abundance mindset, realizing that there are countless, this is true, women out there who could be the right match. You stop putting unnecessary pressure on any one interaction. Women sense that you're not desperate, which makes you more desirable. So here's a core belief you can embody. For one man, there is an infinite number of women to meet. Women respect men, by the way, who take risks. Masculine energy thrives in taking calculated risks, and approaching a woman knowing rejection is possible is a sign of courage. Women admire men who have the strength to put themselves out there regardless of the outcome. Taking initiative signals leadership and confidence. Even if she's not interested per se, she will respect the courage it took to approach her. A mindset shift you can have is taking the risk to approach a woman is inherently attractive regardless of the outcome. This process prevents you from settling for less, by the way. Men who fear rejection often settle for relationships that are beneath their standards to avoid the pain of being alone or trying again. This leads to dissatisfaction, unfulfilling relationships, and regret. When you're comfortable with rejection, you refuse to settle. You stay true to your standards and attract a partner who aligns with your values. Your personal philosophy can be, I'd rather be alone than settle for someone who isn't aligned with my vision. Rejection also sharpens your social skills. Every interaction, successful or not, is an opportunity to refine your social skills. Rejection provides value feedback that helps you improve your approach, communication, and overall charisma. You gain a deeper understanding of social dynamics and you become more calibrated, quote unquote, making future interactions smoother and more engaging. A growth mindset you can have with this is rejection is a learning experience, not a verdict on your worth. Rejection helps you overcome neediness and desperation. Neediness repels women. It does. When you fear rejection, you unconsciously project desperation, making it less likely that high-value women will be interested in you. Learning to handle rejection allows you to detach from outcomes and cultivate inner abundance. You become emotionally self-sufficient, which attracts quality women. You engage authentically without seeking validation or approval. A mindset shift with this is that true attraction happens when you want a woman, not when you need her. Embracing rejection positions you as a high-value man. High-value men are defined not by avoiding failure, but by how they respond to challenges. Handling rejection with grace and composure shows that you're a man who is secure in himself, qualities that naturally attract a high-caliber partner. Women will perceive you as emotionally stable and grounded. You become the kind of man who leads regardless of the outcome. A personal philosophy you can take with this is rejection doesn't define your value. How you respond to it does. Rejection is also proof that you're in the game. Rejection means that you're taking action, stepping into the arena, and giving yourself a chance to win. The men who succeed in dating are the ones who show up consistently. That is 100% true. Knowing that rejection is just part of the process. Every rejection is a lesson that moves you closer to success. You build a track record of courage and experience that sets you apart from the other men. A mindset shift you can have with this is if you're not getting rejected occasionally, you're not putting yourself out there enough. I'll leave you with this. So you can see rejection as a rite of passage for men. You who can learn to handle rejection develop the emotional fortitude, confidence, and clarity that is truly required to attract a woman who truly complements your life. Every no refines your approach, sharpens your mindset, and brings you closer to the partner you're destined for. And remember this, guys. So rejection isn't the enemy. It's the gatekeeper to becoming the man who deserves the best. That version of you who deserves the best partner, the best woman. So thank you for listening or watching. This is Aaron Watkins, men's health, personal development, and fitness coach, and I'll see you all in the next one.